doing well today? Gotta find it on here. Hang on a sec. What is going on? No, it's not. It's. Oh my goodness. Well, I see people here, so it must be somewhere. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't want to come up. I think I got it. All right. Hi, Adonis. Beautiful one for today. Beautiful one for today. You might have choices and options that come in, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Something may happen that makes you happy today with the sun. Not bad. Red. Red for general. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. You got relief coming in around finances. Negativity is moving into the past. Money's coming in. Finances are improving. You're not looking back on the past, and you might be starting a new side business, side project, side hustle. Not bad. Not bad. Dee Dee. Tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward when you listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be spending time with an Aquarius or Gemini as well as an air sign. And then disappointments heal and move into the past, and good news comes in around work, school, or business. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Beautiful goddess, money. Perseverance pays off around money, but things look a little slow. I don't see anything bad happening as far as money is concerned. It just may be a little stagnant and not all that much is changing. If you want to see something change, taking the initiative or adding a new stream of income may be helpful. T-Vet for today. T-Vet for today. You have a wish that comes true. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Making decisions that push life forward. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with Gemini. Pretty good. Aries sun, love. Love's okay. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it with long-term potential around a current relationship if you're in one, or the next relationship you enter, which could be with a Libra. You may have choices and options. You could have fire here as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A new journey begins, so if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Dakota, general. The hard work you put into work, school, or business brings in cause for celebration. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings lead to success. Money comes in, finances improve. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Red, why does Josh want to talk? May feel as if something is out of balance or misaligned. 3 and 6 are both in reverse, but then you also have the moon in reverse. A secret may get revealed, an issue may get revealed, something may be out of alignment between the two of you, looking to clear the air. Not bad. Science meets soul for today. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and a new venture is on the horizon. Negativity is moving into the past, and old wounds are beginning to heal. You have a wish that comes true around a disappointment healing and moving into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You've got something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Gemini. Sarah, by when do you see my YouTube channel getting monetized? I'm telling you, I mean, I'm very consistent with Avery's channel, and we are nowhere near meeting the requirements. I don't know what the hell is taking so long. I didn't have that kind of trouble with this channel here, but like we were saying, they've changed things. So it depends where you are in the journey. If you've been doing it for a while and you're almost there, it could be within the next 8 or 9 weeks. If this is something you recently started, things look a little slow. It could take 8 or 9 months. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but if you continue to work on it, eventually you'll get it monetized. It's taken forever, which is so crazy. I don't know why they're making it so difficult. I mean, the ads don't pay anything, so what's the big deal? Like, you make the money off the super chats or the super whatever they call them when somebody gives you a gift after the fact. So I don't know what the big deal is, but yeah, it might take a little time. Pallavi, love. Okay, you have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success. Empress is bringing in love and money, and a wish comes true. You also could have a Sagittarius or a Leo around. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but you may see an improvement around communication coming in. You listen to your intuition, things move forward slowly. There may be improvement or growth, change, and transformation around romance between now and the end of the summer. JJ, General. You have a wish that comes true around career, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable. You may have a new opportunity. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon, and don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Butterfly for the next 24. You might have money coming in, finances could be improving. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Cosmic, I got a job at Cheese. Oh, excellent. Good, good, good. Will I be successful? Yes, I believe you will. Summer, love. May have choices and options around love, but walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Explore your options and don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race. You've got a Scorpio here and a Sagittarius. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, but it's suggested not to rush into anything. Earth Girl, General. Making a decision that pushes life forward, bringing in happiness. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Lydia, weekend read and vibe. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money's coming in. You may reconnect with an old friend or somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and something out of the blue fun and exciting may happen with the Fool. Not bad. Posting on social media has made you patient. I know. It gets frustrating, though. It gets frustrating. I mean, Avery gets good views on her shorts. Even my ice skating shorts, which aren't even that good. But my ice skating shorts will get like 1,500. My tarot shorts do not. They get like 35. I'm not kidding. So I don't know why. Like, you would think that the tarot ones would do better because my channel is tagged for like metaphysical stuff, not ice skating. Okay, but whatever. Avery's shorts do really well. Her videos don't. They'll get like 20 views. But her shorts, like, she has a couple of shorts that did like 11,000, 13,000, 16,000. It's still not enough. It's crazy. It's crazy. TT, what's the energy on if I go to the quality in today? Energy is okay. It's grounded, stable, kind, compassionate, sincere, down to earth. It's okay. TT, what's the energy on me passing my CNA skills hand on at Good Nursing August 14th? I think you're going to pass. I think you're going to pass. Yep. I would say you got teamwork is favored that leads to success around work, school, to business that could lead you to new beginnings on the horizon. Sarah, I'll make sure to add in my to-do list before sleeping every night. Please, Lord, get it all ready. I know, it's crazy. It's so annoying. It is easier and faster to watch the shorts, but even Avery's longer videos are not that long. I think like the longest video I have on her channel is like 7 minutes, and that's what they used to say. They used to say that 7 minutes was like a good amount, like that was a good time. If you look at her analytics, this is mine, and she's, I mean, 612. I reached 1,000 people, I think. God, I can't remember. I think it was, I started in October, and I think in February I hit 1,000. And then I was eligible for review for monetization, and it was in review until June, and then that's when I think that I got approved for monetization. But even after that, I don't think I received like a paycheck from them. They won't pay you until you hit $100, and you won't pay less than that a month. I think it took me from 2017 to like the summer of 2019 before I actually got paid. But here, I put this one up an hour and 18 minutes ago. She's got almost 700 views. This one from 9 hours ago, 944 views. This one from midnight that went up 2,000 views. I mean, she gets good views. But it's not enough minutes. I'm not getting enough minutes. And it's not enough. I think she needs, like, I don't know what to tell anybody. I really don't. Sarah, I've seen tarot readers pick a card posting long videos around 3 hours getting so many views, and ones with short videos that don't. Yeah, I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Comment, why does my neighbor let her son scream from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then again 5 a.m. even though I knock on the floor to make it clear that it's unacceptable? Woman's got poor boundaries. How old is the kid? Because there's a couple of things going on here. There may be like lack of boundaries, so she's just not saying anything to him. And then there also may be, I don't know if he's old enough where she could fear him, may feel like he's dangerous. Devil is here. So there may be something drug related, or, and who knows, maybe she's the one with the drugs. But there's something, there's a couple of things going on. What I would do if you can is try to confront her in person rather than just banging on the floor. If you can go down there and mention something to her in person, that may be better, maybe helpful. Lucky General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have money coming in. Maybe planning travel. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Katrina, did Nathan have Charlize text me this morning causing drama, or is it just her trying to be a pain? I think it's just her. Joe, how will my welding business continue? It should go well. You're feeling grounded and stable around a new journey that continues to be successful or leads to success. A little bit of financial stability, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Not bad. Maggie, love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. You do have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, but you might need to walk away from or disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You've got a Leo, a Taurus, and a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer around. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. We also have a Pisces around. Ruchi, next in love. Perseverance and the hard work that you put into love pays off. Life begins to move forward. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe a Scorpio. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about what it is that you want. When it comes to love, don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You have long-term potential around your next relationship. Lioness, general. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Cause for celebration comes in. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Gabs, does Bruno S. from Woodbine Club know or done business with J.E.? There is a very unsettling feeling around Bruno S. I don't think they've done business, but I think they may know each other or know of each other. Adonis takes time to monetize for most people now, unless you make a super big viral hit. I follow people who've gotten monetized in 2 years at consistency at most. Most people make money through sponsorship and donations. Yeah, I guess I could, I mean, people could donate to Avery, but they would have to donate. See, I wish that, I don't know if there's a way that I can make her own PayPal rather than having my PayPal up there. I mean, even though what difference does it make, because I'm the one that's got to pay for everything anyway, you know what I mean? Like, she's not using her own debit card to pay. But I would rather keep the two totally separate. The money that she makes is for her and goes into a separate account. But when I looked into doing that on Cash App, I think you had to be 18 to have it. Anyway. Comment, should I call the police for these persons? Because even the mother may have strange behavior. She yells loudly to pray, and she also seems a bit violent with her son. There's no reason why you can't call the police. Yeah, if you're more comfortable doing that, yep. And tell them that you want it to be anonymous and have them go check things out, yeah. Absolutely. Emma, July 24th reading. May reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in. My goodness, I lost my spot now. Emma, why is your channel so new? Why is your account so new? Is this a duplicate account? It's definitely a dupe. I know who it is. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can go back that far either. Tanya for the next 48. Tanya for the next 48. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life is moving forward. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You got Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and a wish comes true. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life comes into balance. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Not bad. Not bad. Liz, love general. You've got the world at your feet and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and you do have a committed relationship here if that's something that you're interested in. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well and maybe even improving. If you're not with anyone, you have an Aries or you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life is moving forward successfully. Not bad. Liz, general for today. Life may change for you for the better quickly today. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. A wish comes true. Perseverance pays off around like finances improving. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. Elizabeth, general. You've got money coming in, finances are improving, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward and feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to with the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward. Comment, okay. And do you see it being dangerous if I go directly to confront them right now? I don't think so, no, but I think it may be better if somebody else did it. I don't know, is there a super or a management company or somebody that you could go to so that you don't have to do it? Somebody else does it. This way you don't have to have any craziness around you just in general. I would rather see somebody else do it. but I don't think it would be dangerous if you decided to do it. It's just, I feel like if there is like violence and bullshit going on in that home, it's better off the person doesn't know who the complaint came from. This way there's no, it kind of keeps them, like, they're wondering, who is it? Is it this person? Is it that person? Whereas they may be on good behavior when they see you or when they think that you're home, but then they know that it's you. If they don't know who it is, I feel like it's a little bit better. Pallavi, love. Cause for celebration comes in around love life moving forward, possibly with a Pisces or a Scorpio, maybe Sagittarius. A new journey begins. Exploring your options leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and a wish comes true. Starfall, love. Starfall, love. Exploring your options around love could lead to success around romance, but you might need to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also may have a Virgo here. Exploring your options leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love, and listen to your intuition. Life moves forward, so it's probably new energy coming in, or maybe somebody that's like new energy towards like the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. Goodness. What did I just do here? Davy, General. Could be planning travel, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success. Your luck is about to change for the better. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Not bad. Not bad. What happened here? Hang on a sec. I hit the wrong thing. I'm a stupid ass. Tanya, Edward the Capricorn is driving me nuts. Communication, then silence. Communication, then silence drives me nuts. I want to scream. If you have something to say it already. I don't see any reason why you can't say that. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but communication is going to continue, and he's going to be perseverant. He's stressed out around the situation. He doesn't know how to handle it. Rather than just being an adult and saying, hey, listen, what's going on? He's trying to He's trying to, like, I don't know, fix things without actually addressing the problem. You call him out on it and see what happens. It may be helpful. It may be helpful. He wants things to go back to the way they were before he screwed them up. That's what he wants. I don't know if that's happening. Peach, did S or C receive my message last night or both? I think they both did. Brenda for today. Brenda for today. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. You're not looking back on the past. Something happens around work, school, or business that may make you like feel relieved. Hi, All About Maine. We are doing okay. How are you? Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Making decisions that push life forward, lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and things may change for the better quickly and life could move forward successfully. Queen City for tomorrow, love. Things look a little out of balance and like you may be feeling like you don't have a lot of choices. It just may be that not all that much is happening tomorrow. If you're already with someone, things will be average. If you're not with anyone, there's probably not all that much happening. Things look a little slow. Iris, Leo's intentions. Leo doesn't seem to have any specific intentions. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but you might be feeling like you have a long road ahead of you where not much is changing. And he's just not really, he's just kind of going along with the flow of things. He's not really expecting anything right now. Is there somebody else around him? Could he be involved with somebody else? Three of Cups in reverse, there may be somebody else around the picture. All About Maine. Robert's thoughts and feelings and next action after our conversation this morning. May feel like things went well or may feel like things are improving. I think there's going to be more communication that comes in and there's a little bit of romance coming in. You're probably going to see one another soon. Things could change for the better quickly and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Brittany, General. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and make decisions that push life forward. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true, life moves forward. Success comes in around work, school, and business. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. Mihak, general. Could have some money coming in, finances may be improving, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Lay down the law, set boundaries that will serve you well. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Tamana, love. Disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been stuck, stagnant, out of balance, not really functioning well, let it move into the past. And then cause for celebration comes in through divine guidance when things move forward. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that's new energy. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and life moves forward fast. Arcade, general. Arcade, general. Empress. You got the Empress bringing in love and money or more of it. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Negativity is moving into the past, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be planning travel. Adrian, a lady kept saying suggestive words, saying that she says, I'm coming over, and the next time she says she wants to dance with me. I want to ask what's coming in from her. Does she want to get lay or even going to do evil? Do you know her name or her astrological sign? B, what does Leo want from me at this time? Leo doesn't seem to be looking for anything specific at this time. They're kind of a little slow and steady wins the race. If you have specific intentions for them, letting them know your intentions may be helpful. I don't see all that much changing around the situation right now unless you take the initiative. You may have to take the initiative. Nelia, general reading. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances improve. You have a wish that comes true. The world is at your feet. Maybe feeling like teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and more money is coming in. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. You may be planning travel. Life is moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but on stable ground. Not bad. Elizabeth, love for August. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life may change for you for the better quickly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and cause for celebration comes in when you leave the past in the past. You're open to new beginnings. You may have a new beginning in August. You do have commitment coming in if that's something that you're interested in. I can't swear it's going to happen in August, and maybe like before the end of the year. Migu for the next 24. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward towards greener pastures. And then you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Shraddha, what's coming next between me and Aries person? Things look a little slow. We got the Knight of Pentacles here, and then the Chariots in reverse, which can indicate that things are a little slow and maybe even a little bit out of balance with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. But there should be communication that comes in at some point. If you want to see things move forward quicker, you may have to be the one to take the initiative. Be Wise wants the orange cards. Take charge and action. Don't be afraid to take charge or to be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected or honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you, your joy, or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity now. And unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example, respect yourself, lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether or not to make the next move in a particular situation, the card encourages you to do so. Often angels find it difficult to support us fully unless we take the first step. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. And this one, Mother, Father, God. You're connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you keep moving forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and you're precious. You're loved beyond measure, and your Creator is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you now. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. Lolly, love. Lolly, love. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life may be moving forward with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Although Aquarius comes up strong around you, you also may have a Gemini, and then you also have a Leo. So exploring your options around love and listening to your intuition can lead you to a successful relationship. Laverne, is it bed bugs, or is she lying, or is it spirit? Is it bed bugs? Is she lying? I don't think she's lying. I think it's bed bugs. I don't think it's a spirit. Taylor for Thursday. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement with someone. Things are a little slow or stagnant on Thursday, and you might feel like you're not getting what you want, or like lack of planning, or things are a little out of balance, or you're not seeing results around something that you were hoping to see move forward. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with when it comes to whatever is happening on Thursday. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tanya, love coming in. Yep, you've got disappointments healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You still have the earth sign showing here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You do have a committed relationship coming in, though, if that's something that you're interested in, explore your options. You also could have air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward with growth, change, and transformation around love for the better. All about Maine, finances. Finances are okay. You've got money coming in. You're paying your bills. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. You may have choices and options, and there may be more money coming in between now and the end of the year. A wish comes true. Not bad. Laverne, general. Investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle could lead you to success, and you might be feeling relief around finances improving. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Maybe thinking about going back to school or in a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a wish comes true. Tanya, I'm making mac and cheese for my 3-year-old grandson for lunch. Guess what? He loves it made with Fiesta cheese. You better make sure he's got an extra diaper around. That's so funny. Who, me? I messaged the Virgo. Will he reply? You're going to get a response. It might be slow. It may take some time. It might not happen overnight. I don't know why these earth signs could be a little slow. Yeah, I think you'll hear back. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Got the MRI and needs to be before the op, so I hope it's all positive. Me too. Let's see. Should go well. It should go well because anxiety is moving into the past. The tower moment is moving into the past, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Things are moving forward, stepping into your strength and self-confidence. They could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think it's going to go well. Magician's heart. What are Snap Friend Tacky's feelings in your future for us? Things are slow. I don't see much changing in the near future. Like, it looks like you guys are just like online friends. I don't see anything else around this situation, but things do look out of balance. So if you're expecting more from this situation, that may be what's throwing it out of balance. He may think that, you know, you're a loyal friend or you're a nice person, but things are way out of balance, and I'm almost wondering how well you know him. It's a guy, because I don't know if, like, you're being strung along for some reason. Have you ever met this person in person? There's some kind of deceit around the situation, or things may not be what they appear to be. And I'm not really sure what that is. Mega, love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success, and you have happiness coming in around the love opportunity here. Maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Pretty good. Martisha, love messages. I'm loosely involved with an Aquarius and a Cancer. The Aquarius is mad again at me. Oh boy. Okay, but there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around love. Both show here. There's both water and air, but the air, even though he may be mad at you right now, it's going to blow over. If you set a boundary or didn't give him what he wants, that may be why he's annoyed, but he'll get over it and things will move and start to move forward. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. But aside from these two, there's also an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So there could be new energy coming in, which is good. More energy is good. Let's see what happens. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. New love. When will I meet new friends? You have new people coming in before the end of the year, but it looks like sometime mid to late fall is a good time. Essence for the next 5 months. For the next 5 months, you've got a wish comes true and a disappointment heals. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and disappointments or hurts are healing and moving into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Virta, General. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have money coming in around a new journey. You've got your luck changing for the better quickly. Negativity is moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Amy for the next 48 for Sunny. Could have some romance heating up, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Their personal life may be flourishing over the next couple of days, or maybe even across the span of the rest of the month. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and life is moving forward with money coming in. They're listening to their intuition and taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Butterfly A for the next 48. Lay down the law, set boundaries. If you feel like someone is overstepping, success comes in around work, school, or business, and the world is at your feet. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Jasmine, what's coming towards me in love? Cause for celebration comes in when you cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you and explore your options. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and letting go anything that's like stuck, stagnant, broken, cycles, any of that shit, let it go into the past. And then life moves forward. Empress is bringing in love and money, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although Scorpio comes in the strongest. Making decisions that push life forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. You may also have a Pisces coming in. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may have a Gemini coming in. That's new energy. Not bad. Tanya, I might have to borrow a diaper too. Yes. I mean, why do you even have Fiesta cheese in the house after the last experience? That's a whole other question. That's a whole other question. Lady, what does I know from tarot right now? Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward on solid ground, and you might be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. Could be spending time with a Leo or a Virgo. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Leo, general for today. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in this month. Might not be today, and maybe like around the course of the month. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, updating your home, whatever. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Anthony, what is going on with my job application? Still didn't hear anything. So annoying, isn't it? So freaking annoying. You You've got negativity moving into the past and things are moving forward. You're probably going to hear from them, and that's going to relieve the stress around the situation. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, I think you're going to hear from them. I think you'll hear from them. Tanya, finances. Finances are okay. You have money coming in. Finances are improving. Your disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relieved. Tanya, everybody loves it except me. I can't stand the Tanya, Aries' next move or intentions. It's buffering. I don't think mine is buffering. It's back? Okay. Aries' intentions are to reach out for communication to pick up, but they're very slow. They're very slow, and that may be what's keeping things so stagnant. Yeah. His intentions are for things to for communication to pick up. You'll hear from him eventually if you don't reach out to him, but it might take some time. Oh my God, why does the fan keep shutting off like that? Come on. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow. Somebody here is showing as the Hermit. Somebody is showing as undecided, or it could be the same person, and things are looking a little stagnant with the Hanged Man. If you want to see something change, or if you have specific intentions, expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Kimon, love. When it comes to love, perseverance pays off and anxiety eases when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're currently with someone, don't bring the past into the future. Let whatever it is go. If you're not with anyone, you may have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Taurus. Expressing your wants and needs around love is helpful, and exploring your options could lead you to success. Emin, did Ahmed read my comment to Kay? Yes. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Sorry, need advice. I've observed this pattern. If a guy pursues me too much, it's either I don't like his personality or I'm just turned off, but the guys I really like keep rejecting me. But it's like I keep crying over guys who reject me. I don't know if I'm getting attracted to guys who reject me, or it's luck. It's not luck. No, it's not luck. People think that it's luck, but it's not. You're attracted to people that are, I hate this, that are unavailable. So you're attracted to the person who is unavailable, who is not going to give you what you want. The person that is available and interested in you, you don't find them attractive, you find them boring. And they're boring because you're used to the highs and lows of the chaotic relationships of the person coming in and out, or being really great and really like going back and forth. So you become addicted, which forms the trauma bond, to the times when things are really good. And if you look back on your relationships, there's a very small part of the relationship that was actually really good, and you're looking to go back to that place. Well, it was really good here, and I know if it was really good here, we can go back to that. That's not love. That's not love. It's a trauma bond. It's trying to get something from someone. If you choose to be with me and I'm the one and I'm special, then I don't need to heal the wound. It's already healed. But it's not true, and you're proving it to yourself because it keeps happening over and over again. And it's the same thing with, like, you know how like we could sit here and tell each other, Oh, I mean, look at the past history of whatever the relationship is. If you think that tomorrow something is going to be different, you're fooling yourself, because the best indicator of the future is what's happened in the past. But yet we can see that for other people, but when it happens in our own lives, we think, oh, maybe this time it's going to be different. It's not going to be different. It's never going to be different, because this is who the person is. Just like this is who I am. Like, I'm never going to be different, because this is who I am. But when you're giving all of yourself to a relationship and you're only getting back 15% of the other person, and you're still trying to make something change, it's not about the other person, it's about you. Because why are you banging your head against the wall? Like, it's about the inner wounds that are inside you. And people think, oh, I have no luck when it comes to love. It's not about luck. It's about not being attracted to the douchebag people because we think we're worth more. Like, if you look at people that actually have a very good self-esteem and are very confident and they're successful with, like, who they are as a person, they're not usually in dysfunctional relationships. I mean, not that I'm inside everybody's relationship, but if I look at the people in my life, like, say, for example, the woman that owns the yoga studio I work for, she's been very successful her whole life. She's married to somebody who was very successful. She's not, I would never imagine in my life that she would be the person that is waiting for somebody to call who is out with somebody else or not calling her. It's just not who she is. That's not where she is. She expects more from people. She's a very nice woman. She's not high on herself, but when you're around her, you know that she's confident, and she's not going to settle for a guy who's half in or who's half out. It's just, she wouldn't be attracted. It wouldn't be fun. It would be like, that's lame. It's stupid. Whereas in my life, I was the opposite. I was thinking, well, I'm going to give him a chance, and maybe he's going to need to grow, and he's very young. No. I was attracted to something that was good at a certain moment, and I was trying to go back and make it good again, rather than saying, this isn't working. And it holds true with everything. So if you're in a relationship with whoever the person is at the time, if they haven't changed and they haven't grown, they're not going to. And their next relationship is going to be like their last relationship, because they're doing the same thing. You know, nobody's getting anywhere. They're just trying to change circumstances. You know, it's like, you're like waking up in the morning and think he's going to have green eyes. He's like, his eyes aren't going to change tomorrow morning. He's not going to be a different person. So why am I banging my head against the wall, being attracted to something that isn't worth it? It's not working for me. But you have to, like, that's when it's like time to, okay, I need to stop this. I need to just figure out what it is that I'm doing that's calling this in. Because if every relationship has been the same, it's me, it's not them. And it doesn't have anything to do with luck. It has to do with how we feel about ourselves. Like I said, the woman that I work for, I don't think that she would ever settle. I mean, which is not to say that maybe when she was 18 she didn't go through it. I don't know. But she's confident, she's successful, she knows what she's doing. She wouldn't settle for garbage like that. And when I think about the crap that I put up with, why? Just so that I could have, 15 minutes with somebody? Fuck off. I don't need it. I didn't need it. What was I doing? I had a half hour or even a couple hours with him one night, and then I wouldn't hear from him for a couple of weeks. Was I getting anywhere? No. And I did it for like 8 years. Anyway. Everybody needs that advice if they've been through those kind of situations. Now, look, it stem from past trauma. Yep, maybe when you were young, parents, made you feel not good enough. Yep. Fear of rejection, therefore you're attracting people that magnify. Yep, I agree with that. Yep, you're attracting people and you're attracted to it. Raymond, what is coming in for me in love by August? If you explore your options, you could have new opportunities on the horizon come August, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you can lead you to a successful relationship. Shah, love reading. When it comes to love, if you disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, your life may move forward with a new opportunity that somebody can make out of the clear blue sky. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sometimes the brain is just being the brain. Yeah, I get it. Tanya, I blocked all that. All talk, no action, Sagittarius, after my last reading, asking about him. I'm good. He's a jerk. I agree. And then, you know what the truth is, too? The guy that is not giving you what you want and you're hanging out, that guy is not giving anybody what they want. Because he's also only involved with people that he can do that to. So don't think like, a lot of times people think, oh, well, he's going to be with that one and she's going to get a great version of him. She's not getting a good version. She's getting the same version you got. She may be putting up with it. She may be turning a blind eye to things, but we don't really know what goes on behind closed doors. But she's not getting any better of him than you had, because that's who he is. He's not changing. Sarah, guys who have shown interest in me so far, they're all mental compatibility issues. I don't like their personality. I don't find them intellectually attractive. The ones I do don't reciprocate. Right, because you're attracted to people. You're not attracted to something that you would see it as boring. Right? And I was in a situation once where the person I was seeing, I said that to him. You're not running after me or pursuing me because you think I'm boring because I always show up. And he was like, no, that's it. That's not it. That was it. He was also attracted to the highs and lows of a rocky relationship. Always trying to get to the top because there was a top at one point. And I was very much doing with him what he was doing with somebody else. And none of us were getting anywhere except causing our own suffering. But it continued for a while. And you're not going to be attracted to the person who is boring until you heal and you realize that it is no fun to chase after something that's a roller coaster. But you haven't healed yet. That's why you're not there. Like, you're not going to find somebody who, and I said that to my mother like 100 years ago, like when I started dating my boyfriend Tom, which was a very long time ago. I said to her, I'm like, don't you see that my relationship with Tom is nothing like your relationship with Pat? Was it Pat? Maybe it was Bob. I don't remember who it was. But she had two boyfriends that she was gaga over, Pat and Bob. It must have been Bob, the second guy. And she was gaga over them. They were both complete and total assholes. The other guy, Steve, who was actually showing up and doing what he should be doing, she found him to be boring. So, and I used to say to her, I'm like, why does it have to be fucking exciting? Why do you always have to be doing something? Why can't you, how old was she? 45, 50? Like, why do you have to be out dancing? Why can't you just go watch a movie on the couch? Like, why are you looking for something that's flowers and bullshit? And because that's what she needed, somebody to feed her that nonsense. And the guy that actually showed up, and he was actually showing up, but he didn't have the garbage of the bullshit, that was boring to her. She didn't like him. Hey, how does my boss think of my work? Pretty good. May find you to be grounded, stable, reliable, focused, and hardworking, successful. I'm sure if you have a meeting with them, they'll probably pick you apart just as much as they do the next guy because that's kind of their job. But I think they're relatively content. Mel, for me, it was my dad leaving the relationship with my mother. My child, like mine, felt like he left me. My friend said the same thing. She said that because her parents got divorced, she always felt like her father didn't love her because he wasn't around. And whenever he did come around, he never stayed for long. I felt rejected and I wasn't good enough. It's so sad that that's what happens to kids. They don't understand. They just don't understand. She said that she always felt like it was her too, like she was the problem, but it was her parents. And then a lot of parents get married young. And then, like my mom was 20. Like, are you stupid? Really, like, what do you know at 20? Tanya, I figured all talk, no action, as someone else and is keeping me hanging on after my reading about him. There was not going to be a change. Yeah, I agree with you. Macy, can I get a general for the day? You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Well, I think you start to heal when you start to realize that, like, it's not you. You know, like when you get older and you start looking at kids, like I remember feeling as a kid, like everything was my responsibility. And this is so stupid. It's going to sound really dumb. But I was 3 when my brother was born, and it was like drilled into my head that you need to be quiet because the baby is sleeping. Now, my brother was very colicky, so when he was screaming, I always thought it was my fault. So it's like from that, and I'm sure that there were times where I was loud and I did wake him up and I was yelled at for it. But it's like starting since then, I kind of, everything has become my fault. So much so that when I hear of a problem somebody is having, I almost feel like there's a way in my head that I can draw the line to it being my fault, which is crazy. But that's where I go with things. Like for some reason, it started at such a young age. And I felt like it was my fault and I had to try to fix everything. If the baby didn't cry, I was doing my job. If my parents weren't arguing, I was doing my job. If I could make everybody happy, I was doing my job. And none of that was my responsibility. But you start to see that when you start to see other little kids. Like my nephew. My nephew is 10. And like, that's even a lot older than I was. Like, imagine him thinking it was his responsibility if Avery wasn't behaving. Like, there is not even a line connected between the two. But for some reason in my head, that's where I was. And I would get a lot of things like, I remember like being out with my mother and grandmother shopping all the time. And I hated it. Although my grandmother would sometimes buy me shit. But I still hated it. And if I said something or if I did something or if I wasn't behaving perfectly, my grandmother would say, see that guy over there? He's going to get mad at you. See that guy? He's not going to like you. They're going to tell you to leave. And I kind of, like, that kind of became like the story of my life. Like, do what people want you to do or they're not going to like you. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? You want to know how many people I don't like? But that's how I was grown. I was grown up listening to it, and then it gets into your head, and you have to like please everyone. I mean, I see it in my own life as far as like making plans with people. Like instead of just saying no, I'm sorry, I already have plans to do this. I try to figure out how I can make it all work to please everyone else, but not myself. And it takes a long time to undo that and correct that behavior. I know, I was 3. I know, and when I look at, that's why I'm saying, like, I look at little kids and I'm like, imagine that little kid feels like the whole way that the entire family is functioning is on them, and they're 3. They're barely out of diapers. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I don't think that my family purposely tried to do that. That's why I try really hard to be careful with the words I use with Avery. And like, if she's always apologizes, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. Like sometimes, she does something that is her fault. Like she drew on the headboard. And I was like, she's like, I got ink on the headboard. I'm like, did you get ink on the headboard or did you draw on the headboard? And she's like, I drew on it. I'm like, why did you do that? I don't know. Okay. Don't do it again. I mean, that was her fault. She shouldn't have done that. But sometimes, like, something happens and it's not her fault. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, that's not your fault. You didn't do it. I also think being very empathetic and considerate of other people you become empathetic because of this, what you've gone through. So that's the thing. That's why you have to be careful as an empath. It's like, I know people think it's a gift. I don't think it's a gift. I think you develop this level of empathy because of the torture that you grew up with. So because not everybody feels like that. Like, if I can think of an example, I can't think of anything right now, but where I thought everybody felt the way that I did. People don't, because people didn't have to grow up the same way. So levels of empathy are not always, it's not necessarily a good thing. It's like, that's why I always try to say to myself, this is your level of empathy that's making you feel bad for somebody who is completely toxic. And you have to stop feeling bad for them, because they don't feel bad for you, and they don't care what they're putting you through. They just want what they want. So you have to be really, you almost have to be tougher on yourself than anybody else, so that you don't let anybody get away with it. I'm Lourdes for the rest of the week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead you to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may see some good karma coming back to business. Maybe spending time with Libra. Areas of life that have been stuck or stagnant could now start to move forward. B, when I watch a movie, I feel like the character, me too. That's why I can't watch it. I won't watch sad movies, because it will just wreck me for too long. I just can't do it. But that's another thing that has helped me navigate people in my life. Like, somebody who is legitimately crying. There was a clip of Britney Spears. I don't remember I don't know what she was crying about, but when she started to cry, it made me want to cry, which makes me know that whatever Britney was feeling, she was legitimately crying. She wasn't pretending to cry. I've had somebody call me up once, and they were trying to manipulate me, and that woman was pretending to cry. Not only did I feel nothing, but I felt angry that she was trying to play me, and she was doing this. Like she was throwing up, and it was not authentic. It wasn't real. She was trying to manipulate me, and she just got nowhere with me because I couldn't feel it. So it's like, that's one good thing. It's like, you'll be able to feel when somebody's bullshitting you, because you'll be able to feel their emotions. If they're not really feeling it, but they're playing you, you're going to feel that. And then when you get to that point, especially if you're highly empathetic, that's where you lose it. It's like, now I feel zero empathy for you, because you're a fucking liar. Like, that's where, and then all of a sudden it was like, now you're not getting anything from me, because now I see who you are. If that person had really been crying, I would have felt really bad, and I probably would have, but no, that person was full of shit, and they just wanted to manipulate me to do what they wanted me to do, and I wasn't having that. So it's a gift and a curse. Yes, exactly. Mary, finances. Finances are okay. You got the Magician here, bringing in the opportunity to manifest new opportunities to bring in more money with the world at your feet. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something, could make you feel relief. A new journey may begin that brings in more money, and then the solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Life is moving forward. Mel, she must be related to the ex, biggest fake crier. Yep. Those fake criers, like, you can feel it. Lucinda for the next 10. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Money comes in, a wish comes true. Maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Libra. May also be spending time with a Taurus. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Mel, general. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You may be planning to travel, like possibly a road trip or a short travel. Sarah, oh my God, one of my friends, her ex cheated on her and then started crying and said, yeah, it is manipulation. Blue Spirit cards for Dr. Sony. Six of Air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Adonis says, V thought of physical intimacy with me since last time we spoke. Whatever comes up, life is boring these days. I think that there is thoughts about physical intimacy a lot, yeah. Yeah. Frequently. Repan Deep, General. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and success comes in. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You may be feeling relief around finances moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys later tonight. Comment, just spoke to the police. They told me to report the situation at the police station or to call when there is noise. The problem is that by the time that it arrives, it may have stopped. How do you see the situation improving if I go to the police station versus calling them? You know what I would do? I would go down there and I would make a report, and then when you hear the noise, I would call again. Perseverance pays off, brings things into balance, and then the weight of the world slips off your shoulders as life begins to move forward. So I think report it so they have something on file, and then when you hear the noise, report it again. Even if the noise has stopped when the police come, there's still a complaint. They still have to investigate it. It's fine. Oh, okay, Adonis. Sorry, you're all going to have a blown discussion with you before saying yes to a man to marry. Thank you, Sarah. No Fiesta cheese. And no Fiesta cheese at the wedding, Sarah. Just in case. Mountain, is CW trying to get me completely out of the picture at the ranch? I don't know that he's trying to get you completely out of the picture, but he's trying to control it for sure. Oh, you're welcome, Comet. Good luck with everything. Yes, start recording it and writing down like dates and times and everything. Make sure you have all that. Yep. Mountain, was CP's quietness last night because of something that happened after our conversation the other day? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that there was anything real specific around the quietness. Maybe just feeling a little bit tired and kind of taking everything in, a little exhausted. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You have communication coming in and things may change for the better out of the blue. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around this situation. Although things could change fast, it's still kind of suggested slow and steady wins the race, and listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Devin, love. You could have choices and options that come in around love. You have Aries, you have Libra. You have new beginnings on the horizon. That could also be with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The hard work that you put into love will come back and pay off. Mountain, will CP end up getting me back on some of the horses? The TP is coming up with excuses why she doesn't want me to get hurt. I do think that you're going to end up back on those horses, yes. Isabella, love. You have romance coming in. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you could have new energy coming in. That could be an Aquarius or a Virgo. Oh, sorry, an Aquarius or a Taurus. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Happiness around love. Exploring your options leads to success around love moving forward between now and the end of the year. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? All right, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys tonight, maybe around 9. Thank you all very much for being here. Well, as a kid, you went fishing? Lake Isabella. Fishing? I never went fishing. I did go fishing, but not really. I don't know what we were doing. I didn't catch anything. I didn't want to catch anything. Sean, will I reach my August sales goals? I think you will. Yeah, you got good potential. Alrighty. Oh, good night, B. I'll see you later. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you tonight.